Okay, Sam, hi, how you doing? I've got your work up, and I was also interested in what you were saying. Hope it's okay to be bouncing back and forth. Absolutely, by all means, indeed. Um, I just kind of wanted to touch on that as well because you've taken a leadership position in the class, and I really appreciate that. I think that it's very obvious that you're in here working every day, and as such, I absolutely do not mind jumping, back a few weeks or a week or whatever the situation is. I don't care if we're in week 10 and you're completing or still editing work from week one. I'm more than glad to jump back here. So as long as you're willing to work, I'm willing to work. Deal? All right, so I got your magazine cover notes. I got your other notes. Let's talk. Magazine cover. I think that was my mistake. I think I said that last week, and that line is just too stark. So I agree. I agree putting these back. At least one of them, anyways. Now this is okay. This is fine. I think. What's not working is you're right. The type is just it's too bunched up in the middle of the composition. I think that look, here's what there's 1,000 things that we could sit here and suggest and colors, et cetera, et cetera. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to point you to a resource that you can spend a minute with, and it's this guy right here. It's a website called magazinedesigning.com. And there's all sorts of stuff in here. I mean, here's a thing on typography. That one right there is 55 tips for successful magazine covers. And here's some really good typography in general. But what I would like you to do is take a look at some of these. Just go through the website, take a look at some examples, and see what they're doing with type on magazine covers and try it. And don't be afraid to go right over here to, I've got magazine cover typography. Just go right in the image. And don't be afraid to use visual research. I mean, we all do. So you get an idea. I'm not saying come in here and take a look and try to copy something. I'm saying come in here and get some ideas. You're going to have to find a magazine cover. It might take a minute because a lot of these are like specialty magazines that are more, let's just say magazine cover design. Okay, this is a little bit more mainstream, so you'll find this right here, the way that these headlines are. So take a look at stuff like this, okay, and you're going to find your solution in there, I promise, because I think you're okay. I just think we've got some color issues and the fact that this is just all bunched up in the middle. So, but you've got good headline, subhead relationships. Just a little bit of fine tuning on that, and I think we'll be okay. All right, next piece. All right, this is a poster, but it's not a poster. This is more of a flyer. A poster is something that, if you can think about a poster should grab somebody's attention from across the room and hold it long enough for them to take a look at the information. The information should be brief, and it should be pretty direct and straightforward, okay? So this as a poster doesn't work because there's just too much information. As a flyer, absolutely. As a poster hanging on a wall, nobody's going to walk across a room to see this. This, on the other hand, completely different story. This piece is wonderful. Is that the piece you said was your artwork, DVD cover? Wait a second. First poster. Second poster, your artwork, awesome. Yeah, I think it's a good poster. I really think it's a good poster. I would use this. I would definitely take this over this all day, okay? This piece looks wonderful. Really good job. Good work here. I love it. All right, so that's what I have. If you have any questions or comments, please just let me know. And again, feel free to jump back and forth. And if for some reason I miss a post, email me, let me know. All right? Thanks, Sam.